I remember one year, it was back in like 87, 88, 89, somewhere in there, it started snowing and woke up in the morning with about 6 feet of snow on the ground on the flat, and we couldn't get out, nobody could get in, the plow trucks couldn't even hardly get to Nyhart from Monarch, and we were snowed in for 3 days. Finally somebody got up here and on a snowmobile, and we started plowing down and met the highway patrol, or the highway crew, coming up the mountain. But it was an amazing storm. It just snowed and snowed.
I don't even know. It's just been so much powder. It's been the most snow I've ever seen in Showdown, I think, and the whole time I've been in Montana.
Like I keep finding myself back here. We always, consistently have really awesome snow. I don't know if you can see this. Pretty good stuff, but yeah, it's just a great mountain. All natural snow, all natural people, beautiful area, right in the heart of the Little Belts. So come on up and check it out.
Come with me!
The Little Bell Mountains, home to the wild unknown, hidden and kept secret from the rest of the world. Showdown remains as one of the last true Montana experiences. Welcome to Montana's finest renegade skiing and riding.
live and play in glorious snowfields. Anyway, I work up here, manage the kitchen, make tacos, serve chili. Pretty much can do everything in the kitchen except make breakfast as well as anybody. So Doc's got me there. Really, my first day I ever worked up here, what I'd have to say would be when the Grizz beat Marshall in 1995 for his national title. I bet Johnny K that that the Grizz would lose, which I don't know why I made that bet. And then I had to come up and wash trays for a lunch period. And back in those days, 95, I mean, my mom was working up here and I was coming up skiing all the time. And I think part of the 80s was still lingering on. And it was kind of cool to see Johnny willing to put like child labor into place. And, you know, help let me pay off a bet that way.
The real menu, we got Miner's Delight, we got Monarch Sandwich, Nightheart Sandwich, we got tacos, taco salad, chili, french fries, cheese fries, chili dogs, chili burgers, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, powder burgers, we got pizza, nachos, super nacho salad, taco, lots of tacos.
Marty Altucker. I've been here since I was 2 years old, I think. My mom started working in the rental shop. Her name's Jan. And I learned how to ski on the rope tow and had all of the hand-me-down stuff from everyone from here. And I would be so tired at the end of the day that whoever I sat next to, they would have to carry me to the car. No matter who it was, I would fall asleep in their lap and they would take me all the way up to the parking lot and put me in my car. And then I got a little older, so I got here at 7 with my mom, and then I had 2.5 hours to play around, so most of the time my sister and I, and sometimes Charlie would go sledding or build forts. And then we'd go skiing, we'd get cold, we'd go to daycare. When I was 5, I thought I owned Showdown. And I would ski all day. Every single lift operator knew that I was out, and so they would yell my name before I got to the top, and I would always fall asleep. So I'd go around the pole mill. And yeah, it was the best childhood a kid could ask for.
My name is Frank Vivek, and let's see, the mountain, home. People ask me, why do you come back? And I come back because of the people. I come back to the snow. You know, it's life. To some people, skiing and snowboarding is a sport, and to others, it's a passion. For me, it's life. You know, it's kind of gives me meaning at times. It makes me very excited in the morning. I mean, this is one of the few jobs that you ever get to do, that you wake up in the morning, you get excited, and you can't wait to get here. Perfect. Living on Tulsa town. Living on Tulsa town.
Typical day at Showdown. It usually starts with us shoveling snow, and we go into the rental shop where we then start to set skis and boards, snowball fights. What else do we do? Some lodge maintenance, you know, fixing those carpets, trays, working the kitchen. Everybody loves their cheese fries. What else do we do? Let's see. Oh, skiing. Skiing's always phenomenal. We get out quite a bit. Teach the little monsters. Snow monsters. Lifts. Help on the lifts as well. Run around on snowmobiles. A lot of snowmobiling. And what else do I do? What don't we do? Pretty much everything.
We grab a card from here. The card goes over to here. Where we then figure off of our magical chart here. So this is our magical chart. So he's 180 at 5'6". And we grab a ski.
This is the mock chicken shop.
What's going on, John?
Just checking you out here. Put him in a hole there.
So you don't go that way?
You can go left if you want. Or you tell you lefty loosey.
Bam, time.
This is our powder keg, Charlie. We put our avalanche transceivers in here. Close it back up. Then we toss it out in the field. Since it's white, it blends into the snow. And we do practice our avalanche transceiver searching.
Finding it?
Finding it, yes.
Right on.
We've been fighting our learning area for so many years. We bought a used lift from Elta, and we put it in from the bottom of the mountain right out in front of the lodge to the top of the Golden Goose, and bought one of those conveyor lifts and put it in the learn to ski area, and it's completely changed the dynamics of our learning. 2 crews of 4 that go down and receive the tower and set the bolts on, get it started, and then there's a crew that comes behind them and actually puts the actual nuts on. Then there's a crew that will come and 2 crews that do that. When they're done, then we're going to come back up to the top, and we have 2 crews that will receive the cross arms on the towers and then get the rebar stuck in place to hold the towers in place.
The clock's rhythms of the unknown enemy, we will rise up against. We are working to make our lives better every Monday at any cost or expense.
I mean, kids ride that magic carpet, they don't fall. We got rid of the rope toes. It was just a celebration at Showdown. And the people loved it too. And so we went, people can now ride the magic carpet, take a lesson, do what they're going to do, and then get on the chairlift and ride up to the top of the goose, so they don't have to venture off the top of the mountain like we've had to in the past. And the new chair has just been working great. The ski school just loves it because it's a nice slow chair. It slows way down so beginners can get on and off, and it's just been great.
Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
It's great. Just marvelous. Come on up and ski Showdown.
I started, I think, when I was 7, mid-60s. Dad got skis, I think, for my brother and me for Christmas. But he didn't do bindings. He took a little chunk of 4x4 and hollowed out a place for our toes of our snow boots and got a couple of door springs. Did that. And I remember that was just a miserable day. That wasn't fun. So he got us fixed up better after that.
And everybody, this is Rory Torthrough with Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
At first sight, I knew at once that you was the one for me. And then I wrote you a song and I sang it all day long.
But to this day, when I finally made it up to the top, and it was quiet, it was serene, it was just beautiful, and I thought, this is really good. This is really good. And I've kind of felt the same way about skiing ever since. And I walk down to the lodge from the parking lot in the mornings and think, this is it. What am I going to do today?
Sailing ships in space. Can you imagine sailing ships in space when there's nothing to do but drink in the view and choose? Can you imagine join the cosmic race? The solar waves send you astray to the haze of Titan's gaze. These years
fun.
Well, if we go back to the beginning, you know, you ask yourself, why did anybody ever think skiing was fun? As I look at that hill right there, we'd come over the top and we'd make maybe 2 turns and then come straight down. And the snow was always deep and everything. You couldn't make very many turns, but we still loved skiing.
Lift, how tough that thing was to ride when you were a little kid. Big bumps, you would stand there and the lift operator would jam that pommel between your legs and you'd stand there and then you just rock it out and fall down. You have to dig yourself out of the snow and go down to the end of the line and wait, trudge up there and wait 15 minutes and then you could go do it again.
Like I was saying earlier, I gotta say it again. It's not a sport, it's not a passion, it's life. Come live it with us. Come experience it with us. Come have a good time with us.
Heaven's got nothing on Showdown.
Okay, there at Showdown, Montana. This powder in 5 years, boys and girls. Guarantee that. Nice.
This is Montana's oldest ski area, folks. See on slopes.